Let me wipe away those tears real quick. Because she's really funny. Like, so funny. I don't even know what to really say besides that she's really funny, okay? So we're going to put on our next comedian, and I know that we're really behind schedule here, and I apologize for that. But we're going to put on our next comedian who is headlining tonight because she is funnier than me and Tom put together, unfortunately. And so, everybody put your hands together for my homegirl, Diana Jarvis.
Well, thank you very much. I've got some friends here that came all the way out to Sepulveda, so I want to say, hey, thank you. Special shout out to two of my friends who just came back from New Jersey, so woo for Inga and Rodney. My friend Vicky and Inger they're actually the reason that I'm doing this, so if I suck really bad, you can just see them after the show. But no, Inga planted the seed, and then Vicky actually planted the seed, and then Inga called me a chicken until I finally went to my first open mic night. I was trying to explain to her I have really bad stage fright. She was like, no, don't be stupid. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'd be okay if it wasn't for the voice of that small boy screaming in the back of my head. She looked at me like a lot of you are looking at me right now, so it kind of begged for an explanation. I was that kid growing up. You know, print ads and commercials and gymnastics, advanced program, you know. I hate that kid. Everybody hates that kid. Ugh. So fast forward to my 6th grade talent show, and I opened up with Stop Dragging My Heart Around, had a little bit in the middle, you know, a little comedy creation of my own. And then I was closing down the show with a dramatic rendition of Shel Silverstein's Spaghetti Poem. My mother made a special blue party dress and had a little blue party hat and had a little star on top. She went all out. It wasn't like a fake star. It was metal and adorned and stuff. I dipped my head at one point for dramatic effect, and it shot off my head like a missile into the front row and got a two-year-old boy, I think he was. Started screaming. There was a melee. My eye, my God, there was blood. And so I kept on with my poem, spaghetti all over the place. Show must go on. I wonder though, like, are we stuck in a symbiotic cycle of fear? Like, I'm up here and I'm hearing him in the back of my head, and every time he sees a party act, does he just learn to twitch and hear spaghetti? That's how my brain works. That's the kind of stuff I think of. It's probably why I studied psychology, because I'm crazy. But no, psychology is great. You start the program, and they tell you got to pick your school of thought right off. So I delve right in. I'm going to start studying all the masters, and I'm reading up. And Freud loses me right away with the envy. I won't go into detail, but the possession of. No, I don't need to possess anything that messes with reasonable thought that much. I've got my bitterness for that. Thank you very much. But I came across this one. It's called RET, it's Reactive Emotive Therapy. And just to summarize it for you, the therapist is required to share a personal experience to bond with the patient. And I thought, ding, 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 that is mine, because I've got crazy for days. I'm going to be the best therapist ever. So fast forward, I luck into an early internship, and I'm talking to a girl who had just gotten out of an abusive relationship. She's telling me a very sad story. And again, I'm telling you, I'm the best therapist ever, because the whole time I'm thinking, okay, what do you got? This is your moment. You've got to find something. You can relate to her. So I'm going through, and I'm like, I got it. Finally, she finishes her freaking story. She's like, man, she went on and on. Like it was all about her. Seriously. So I said, listen, you know, I don't want you to beat yourself up. This is not your fault. 1 in 3 women, it's true story, 1 in 3 women are the victim of some kind of abuse. Just take me when I was a little kid. I was snatched up by the crazy neighbor and held hostage for a day. It's, you know, it's happened. 1 in 3, there's 2 of us, you know, the third one's okay. She was like, oh my God, I can see her softening. She's like, you're a sister in my experience, you get me. And I'm like, yeah. It's like, how do you get over something? I'm like, get over something like that? Are you freaking kidding me? You don't get over something like that. That stays with you for life. I'll tell you one thing, Missy, and take this to the bank. Trust no one. So I work in sales. That's probably best. Not very good at therapy, but I do love my job. I like the job itself. Some of the people, not you, Ryan, but some of the people really suck. But but no, I do like my job. I've managed to work there for quite a while and go absolutely nowhere, and I haven't been able to put my finger on it. I was watching a documentary the other day about the science of beauty, and it hit me. Now I get it. So they're talking about all the things that the pretty people in this world can enjoy. For instance, an intrinsically, universally beautiful woman is going to most likely marry well above her financial station. She's going to find a job faster, and when she does, she's probably going to make as much as 40% more than her average to homely counterpart. So I'm like, okay, that's with me. I drive a beat-up minivan. I married a teacher. And after 5.5 years of dedicated service to my current employer, I realize I'm just the stapler guy from Office Space. How bad do I look? Seriously. It's not okay. Apparently I'm the Elephant Man. It's not okay. But it's not all bad. In the last, I don't know, probably about 2, maybe a little bit more years, I have lost 60 pounds. So, yay. It is pretty, but I didn't do anything. A friend of mine who's struggling with her weight, she's like, what plan are you on? Because she's like, shedding. And I was like, okay, I have got the plan for you. 2 steps, never fail. First step, get yourself good and broke. Flat broke. And then when you go to the grocery store, buy to consume only what you can afford. Zero. I'm not complaining. Starvation has been good. I haven't seen zero since I was a gymnast. I'm kidding. Oh, yeah. It makes you a little tired, though. I'm not sure if it's the actual lack of calories or the age, but I'm kind of tired and bored. I don't get a lot of excitement. The other day, I did do one really exciting thing. I was driving in my car, I had the Garmin going, and I thought, I wonder if you can take enough wrong turns to tick off your Garmin. You can't. But I tried really hard. And then I thought, while I'm listening to the Garmin, you can download celebrity voices for your Garmin. Cool. You can download accents for your Garmin. Why not personalities? I want the personality Garmin, passive-aggressive Garmin. You take a wrong turn, it says, oh, this is good. I actually like it when you don't listen to me. Angry Garmin, every time you take a wrong turn, idiot! You wouldn't think there'd be an audience for that, but there'd be at least one woman who turns to her friend in the passenger seat and says, I really should get rid of it, but he's always right. But sarcastic Garmin, that's the one I want. I want sarcastic Garmin. Every time you take a wrong turn, it says, apparently you have a better plan. That's great. If you do it in that, it's probably just going to shut itself down, but before it does, it's going to go, why'd you bother asking me, genius? You already knew where you were going. So, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I think about. I think I missed my call. I did. I missed my call. I shouldn't be in sales. I need to be in product development and marketing. There's certain products, though, that even my form of genius can't fix. Juicy Couture. Kind of a child of the 80s, that's kind of tail end of the 80s. That's when it came out. It just shouldn't be around anymore. I was at my kid's basketball game the other day, and this grown woman wearing velour track pants says Juicy. Boom! Right? I'm like, no. If you're a grown woman and your tuchus says Juicy, you're advertising a personal hygiene problem. That's not okay. Maybe clean, dry, not juicing. No, don't do that. It's just not okay. But that is pretty much all I've got tonight, so, sorry. Thank you very much.
Wow, see, she was better than me. I told you she would be. I did not lie. Told you. I am the truth giver. Giver of truth. So which one of you guys is Joseph? Right on. I bet you're really dying to do something, huh?